And now the next event is a cultural program. So we're going to have a Bharatanatyam performance by Thara and her group and her team. Uh, so they're going to perform Alarippu, Slogam and Keerthanam. She will let you know more about it. So I'd like to welcome Keerthana, Biranavi, Mathumitha and Thara onto the stage to perform the Bharatanatyam. And the teacher is M.A. Gnanasundary Vasan.
Hare Krishna. We are so nervous just to say it in the beginning. Please accept our humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Science and Spiritual Quest. In German, Wissenschaft und spirituelle Suche. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you for today's first cultural part. We are honored to present you a timeless art form that embodies the essence of both tradition and transcendence, Bharatanatyam. Originating in the ancient temples of South India, Bharatanatyam is a classical dance form that is more than just a rhythmic expression of grace and beauty. It is a living testament to a profound connection between the physical and the spiritual. The sacred dance not only celebrates the rich tapestry of our cultural heritage, but also serves as a medium to explore the deepest kingdoms of the human experience. Before starting our performance, we would like to give you some background information about the dance piece and the dance school, the dance teacher, and our school.
Gnanasundary Vasan, our beloved guru, was born and raised in Sri Lanka. Her journey into the world of dance began during her school days, where she received her initial training in Bharatanatyam from her mentor, Mrs. Rajani Mohanraj. Her passion for this exquisite art form continued to flourish, and her dance journey expanded. Our guru delved even deeper into Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Mrs. Leelambike Selvaraja. Unfortunately, her dancing career in Sri Lanka was interrupted by the war, where, like many Tamils from Sri Lanka, our guru sought refuge in Switzerland. However, her passion remained unshaken. In 1992, she established her own dance school in Switzerland, known as Ratha Nadanaalayam. Her initial dance class took place in Lucerne. Now she takes classes in Lucerne, Zurich, Olten, and Schaffhausen. Gnanasundary Vasan had the privilege of teaching up to 200 students, and over 13 of them achieved the Kalaimani, the teaching grade, through the International Institute of Tamil Arts, also known as ITA. ITA is a master's degree in fine arts, specializing in Bharatanatyam. In 2020, she successfully earned her PhD in fine arts with a focus on Bharatanatyam. She has become both a dancer and an inspiration, embodying the aspirations of her students.
Good afternoon, everyone, also from my side. I would like to introduce our dancers from the dance school Radha Nadanaalayam. Here is Keerthana. She is 20 years old and is dancing since she was 4 years old. Now she is studying architecture in the ETH Zurich. I have a question for you. What means dance?
As you guys heard, I'm dancing since I was 4, and it's a part of my life and also a passion which I follow, and also like a therapy for me. And more than, it's like a family dancing together with the friends, and yes, performing together, spending time together, and also learning together.
Thank you. The next dancer is Biranavi. She is 20 years old and she started dancing at the same time as Keerthana, and she's studying social work in High School of Bern. How is Bharatanatyam helping your spiritual life?
Since I'm dancing Bharatanatyam for a long time, I've learned about the culture, about our spiritual life, about Hinduism more, and through that I learned how to love and show my devotion through my dance to God Himself. So yeah, that brought me closer to my spiritual life.
Thank you. The third dancer is Thara. She is 26 years old and is dancing around to 22 years, and she just finished her bachelor degree in business psychology and is working now as a HR manager for the Zurich government. How do you manage work, dance, study, and private and spiritual life?
Thank you for the question. First, we are doing this because it's nice to watch the performance, but we don't see behind the scenes. And as you see, she's the daughter of our dance teacher, and I know her since she's a baby, and it's not like that we separate the lives. I'm always a dancer, even when I go to work or when I was studying, and I start my master's soon. I think all the confidence, everything comes from dance, because we learn at the age of 4, 3, 5 how to compete with the others but support at the same time. Sometimes we stand on the same stage and competing, but before that we just support and correct ourselves. And so this is why it's not like the dance gives me the whole balance, and also through the stories, like Biranavi said, it helps me to explore the Hinduism and myself and the spiritual life. So I think it comes together, and because Bharatanatyam is a whole science, which helps to maintain the body, the mind, the soul, and evolve, develop, grow together, and cry together, everything, it's giving the balance, and sometimes it's even taking out the balance, like putting 2 hours makeup for a 10 minutes performance. It's like the calculation doesn't go so well, but we still do that because we love that 10 minutes and these 10 hours practicing. So, and I would like to introduce Madhu, who was introducing us three. She's the daughter of our teacher. We were introducing her. She's wearing a green sari and sitting there very humble. So she is 17 years old and doing an apprenticeship as a pharmacist. My question for you is, how is it different being a daughter of a dance teacher and a dancer at the same time? And how do you find the balance? And how is she different for you from being a mother and a dance teacher? And what about the whole journey as being actually the part of all our families?
So there are two sides. On one hand, I feel very blessed that I have this opportunity. I can easily learn everything from my mother and have a great connection to the art of Bharatanatyam since I grew up with it. On the other hand, all of this comes with a lot of pressure because everyone has high expectations from me. It is not always easy to live up to them, but at the end of the day, I am very, very happy to know I always have so many people like my fellow dancers standing behind me and supporting me. Without them and my mother and of course my family, I wouldn't be standing here. Yes.
Thank you. Now let's move on to afternoon's program, specifically our dance performance. We will commence our dance with an Alarippu. An Alarippu is a welcome dance which prays to God, gurus, semi-divine beings, families, friends, and the audience. The Alarippu is set in Ragam Nate and Talam Misra Chapu. In the background, you will hear a Tiruppugal. The Tiruppugal is a prayer to Lord Muruga. In this piece, the song is called Padi Madi Nadi, which is translated Half Moon River. The song begins with glorifying Lord Shiva, who adores a half moon and the river Ganges and gave birth to the Lord Muruga. And the Alarippu is followed by a Slogam, which is divided in 3 pieces.
The first one is the Ganesh Sloga, the second one is Saraswati Sloga, and the last one is about Lakshmi. Yeah.
கிட்டத்தக்க தித்தை யா தெய்யும் தித்தம் கிட்டத்தக்கதம் தித்தம் கிட்ட தக்கதை நாதருடைய கிட்ட தக்கதம் தித்தம் கிட்ட தக்கதை நாதருடைய கிட்ட தக்கதம் தித்தம் கிட்ட தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்ட தக்கதம் தித்தம் கிட்ட தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்ட தக்கதம் இதம் 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 கிட்ட தக்கதை தத்தை கிட்ட தக்கதம்
Namaste,
Thank you for watching. I try without my notes. The next piece is Keerthanam. A Keerthanam is a performed piece which dancers dance when they finish, like the Nrityam, and have a basement of doing Abhinayam. So the Keerthanam is about Shiva, and the song is Tattite Radavan. It's described how beautiful he danced Tandavam, and also we try to glorify him, how he is having Mother Ganga on his head and the half moon, and how he dances together with Mother Devi. So that's the masterpiece of today's evening, and then we will finish. So we can start.
பரதை என்றாடுவார் அவதீதை என்றாடுவார் தாசை என்றாடுவார் அவதாசீதை என்றாடுவார் ஆடுவார்
Thank you so much for this wonderful performance. And I think I'm speechless what to say. It's kind of everyone like you. It's wonderful visuals, and sorry we had a limited space, but still you managed, I saw, very wonderfully. Thank you so much for taking out time and doing this performance for all of us. Thanks a lot. Big round of applause once again.
Thank you so much to Anupama Mataji and her husband. I forgot the name, sorry. Help me. Okay, but he's sitting there. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Thank you all who were involved in this, teacher, ma'am, and then also those who made it possible. Thank you once again.